everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Katya and today I'm going to show you how to crochet these cuffs for the boots. It is an easy project. You just need to know how to work single crochets and you can make them longer if you like to. For this project I used yarn from Dollar Tree. It feels like a number 3 lightweight yarn with a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. I used one skein, and in this skein there's 132 yards. We're going to start with the slip knot and a chain of 15. If you want yours to be longer, you can add more chains. So right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So right over here we worked chain of 15. For row 1 we're going to start by working 1 single crochet into the second chain from the hook. Don't count the loop that's on your hook, but count the chains. Here's 1, 2. Into the second chain work 1 single crochet, and you're going to work 1 single crochet into each of the remaining chains. And at the end of row 1, we're going to have a total of 14 single crochets. If you like to work your single crochets using the back loops of the chains, right over here, you could do that too. So we're just working 1 single crochet across for row 1. I'm coming to the end. And we should have 14 single crochets. For row 2, which is our repeat row, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And now we need to work single crochets using the back loops of each of the stitches. So right over here, we see the first single crochet stitch. We're going to pick up the back loop. So the loop that's furthest away from us, pick it up and work 1 single crochet, and you're going to repeat into the next single crochet stitch, pick up the back loop and work 1 single crochet. And you're just going to continue. You're going to pick up each stitch by using the back loop, work 1 single crochet. And at the end of row 2, you're going to have 14 single crochets worked into the back loops only. I'm going to continue and work on mine and I'll meet you back. At the end of row 2, this is how it looks like, and we have a total of 14 single crochets worked into the back loops. For row 3 all the way to row 36, we're just going to repeat row 2. We're going to start by chaining 1, turn your work, and you're going to work 1 single crochet using the back loop of the first single crochet stitch right over here, and you're going to repeat this into the following stitches. Just work 1 single crochet using the back loop of each of the stitch. I'm going to continue and work like this for row 3 all the way to row 36, and then I will meet you back once I finish working a total of 36 rows. At the end of row 36, this is how it looks like, and it is measuring at 7 inches by 3.5 inches. If you like to adjust the size, you can go ahead and work more rows or work less rows. Let's go ahead and slip stitch these two sides together. So we're going to fold our work, and right over here I'm going to pick up, so these right here are the foundation chain that we did in the beginning. So we're going to pick up 1 loop from that and then 1 loop from the single crochets of row 36 right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the first loop and slip stitch. And now I'm going to pick up the back loop of the next stitch right over here next to it, and then the loop from the foundation chain and slip stitch. Again, I'm going to pick up only 1 loop. So I'm picking up the back loop again, and then right over here picking up 1 loop and slip stitch. Again, 1 loop and 1 loop from here. If you like, you can sew this together. It is up to you, but I'm just going to go ahead and slip stitch. So I'm just going to continue and slip stitch these two sides together. I'm coming to the end, and right over here I have one stitch left. I'm going to pick up the back loop and then pick up one loop from the back and slip stitch. And this is how it looks like. And now what we're going to do is we're going to work single crochets around. Right over here is the opening. We need to work single crochets around. So we're going to start by chaining one. And I am going to work this yarn tail in, so I'm just going to hold on to it as I work on my single crochets. And back right over here where we slip stitch the two sides together, I'm going to go ahead and add my first single crochet. And now I'm just going to pick up the chain. So right over here in the beginning of the row, we worked chain one. I'm going to pick up that chain, one loop, and just work one single crochet. And now I'm going to pick up the single crochet stitch and work one single crochet. And right over here is the chain one that we did. I'm going to pick that chain one, the side, and just work one single crochet. And this is the single crochet stitch, the side of the stitch. I'm going to pick up the loop and work one single crochet. And that's all it is here. You're just going to work your single crochets around. Now, if you feel like it's a little too loose, you can skip some of the stitches. I'm going to continue and work on mine. So just picking up each of the loops using the side of the stitches and work single crochets around, and then I'll meet you back. Finish working single crochets around, and I worked a total of 36 single crochets. If you have a different amount of single crochets, that's okay. You just want to make sure that it stretches. And to end, we're just going to go ahead and slip stitch using the first single crochet right over here. Pick up both loops and slip stitch. Try that again. And we're going to chain one and cut the yarn. Pull out your hook and tighten it. And right over here, we finished on this side. I'm going to go ahead and cut this as well. And now we need to repeat the same thing on this side right over here. So working on the second side of the opening right here, we're going to add single crochets. So right over here again, where we slip stitch, just pick up any of the loops and you're going to wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through. Hold on to the yarn tail and go ahead and chain one. And going back into that same loop where you started, you're going to work one single crochet. And same thing, you're going to go ahead and pick up the side of the stitches, either chain one or the single crochet, and you're going to work a single crochet. So right here I'm picking up the single crochet stitch, the side of it, just one loop, and I'm working one single crochet. And right here is the chain one. I'm going to pick it up, just one loop, and work one single crochet. And I am working the yarn tail in as I work on the single crochet, so I'm just holding on to it. And right here I'm just going to repeat. I'm going to continue and work on my single crochets around, and then once I finish, I'll meet you back. I worked a total of 36 single crochets on this side. You can make yours a little bit tighter by working less single crochets. It is up to you, but I'm going to stick with 36. And to end, we're going to go ahead and slip stitch using the first single crochet. So right here is the first single crochet. Go ahead and slip stitch. So pick up both loops of that single crochet and slip stitch to end the round. Chain one and cut your yarn. Pull out your hook, tighten it, and let's go ahead and weave in the yarn tails. To start, we're going to go ahead and bring this yarn tail towards the inside of the work, picking up the back loops only of those stitches, pull through. And right over here, I'm just going to use these single crochet stitches and pick up as many loops as I can, back loops only. So right here, I picked up about 5, and now pull through. And you're going to drop one loop and come back where you started. If you can, pick up more loops, pull through. And one more time, I'm going to go ahead and drop one loop and pick up as many back loops as I can. And right over here, my yarn tail came out of the eye of the needle. I'm just going to go ahead and put it back in as the needle is inside the stitches and pull through. So this one is finished. I'm going to go ahead and cut the yarn tail. And now go ahead and repeat the same thing to this one. Go ahead and repeat the same pattern for the second one. I have this much yarn left over, but I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.